Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday, and I'm so excited that this week the layout that we're scrapping is by Laura Alberts for the Cocoa Vanilla design team, and it uses lots of stars and a couple cool photos and some arrows. And what I'm excited about is that I don't have to do a whole lot of work. I fussy cut a few stars and this title bit from a 3x4 cut apart card. And I have the perfect photos for several of my title options. Not quite sure which one I'm going to use, but I'm just going to kind of try to rush through this. I'm using No Limits and Sunkissed, and I even have a These Days phrase sticker sheet, and I like that gray arrow, and I like this rainbow arrow. So I will tell you ahead of time that I did consider using this star paper and just overlaying my fussy cut stars, kind of offsetting them by the same star on this paper. So that's what I started out getting ready to do. And the photos have a lot of red and purplish red in them. And there wasn't any of that in the No Limits collection. There's a gorgeous orangey red or reddish orange. So I went to Sunkissed, and I will tell you right up front that I picked it because it has this raspberry red in this group of stars, and then it goes to an orange, and then it has the teals and greens down here. So I think I can make the fussy cut stars from No Limits work on it. But the thing I need to tell you that I'm sure you probably could guess is it is hurting me physically to use this side of this paper. I love this paper. There were two in Sunkissed. One was the cool shades, and this one is the warm shades. And I love them both, but this one actually, really, when I look at it, I don't know if you react this way to colors or if you consciously realize it, but I look at this and it makes me happy. It literally makes my heart feel better. So we'll see. I'm either going to put these red stars at the top and kind of do the photos. I want them to be touching the red stars, so I'll either do them up towards the top, or I'll move it this way and kind of have them like that, or this way and have them like that. I think I like this way, although everything I've done up to now has been assuming that the red was going to be up there where it was when I first showed you. Okay, let's go with this. I'm going to try to move this into frame and then work quickly. Okay, I'm gonna mat that one and get it. I almost forgot my reason for doing this. The red is up here, So I'm going to go back to that. So I want that red, this red kind of in proximity to that red. So let's go with that, and then I'll see how that goes. That's okay by me. And then of all the different title options, I had this cool kid, and I was going to put it down in the by the blue and green stuff. And I had this bramble fox that pointed to her and said original, but I couldn't figure any way to get it coming out of the blue. I do really want to put this on there. I was going to let that be my title, but then I saw there's a cut apart card that says "You Rock My World," and I'm just going to use the "You Rock" part. And I'm going to overlay it on the photos. And I'm going to leave the world. And I'm going to do an arrow right there. Maybe that's where I want this arrow. And let's see if I can get it on some foam. I need a tiny skinny piece to go back here, kind of like that, and then a really small piece to go on the front of the arrow. And that's not small enough. Hopefully that's enough to prop the center part of the arrow up, because I can't cut foam that skinny. That's not in my skill set at the moment. So let's do this. I'm going to put the world up there, and I cut out the kind of hazy globe that was also on that card. So I'm just going to do that right there. And then the rest of my arrows are going to go across stars, kind of the way Laura had hers. She had some going off the page, so I think I'm going to do the same thing. I've put foam behind these already. I like that orange is here among the orange stars, and I'm going to do the same thing with this same star kind of up here. Let's see, did I put that down? I did not. So let's do that. And then I'm going to put this kind of overlapping right there. And I like this because it has almost like marquee lights, and you can see the marquee lights there. So I thought that would be kind of a cool place to put that. This star has a little bit of one of the points missing, so I'm going to kind of put it under there. I've got this really large one in the kind of blue palette, and I thought I would do 3 of these kind of right in this area. I'm not following the pattern that Laura has. She used a different paper and had some white space in the middle, but I do want to decorate with the stars as though I were the one that had designed, you know, the kind of paper stuff. And I have some, this is from Boys Rule, some of these pieces of ephemera are from Boys Rule. So I'm just kind of doing that now. Let me get an arrow over this star. Let's see. Maybe I'll do the arrow over this one there, and then I've got this one that I can let stand on its own, maybe, like right here in amongst these stars. And then I have this really cute fat black one. And maybe I put a star on top of it. And I'll put it out here. And I'll overlay it with this star. Okay. So we've got all the stars and all the arrows that I had planned. Now I want to pick some of the word strips, and I've got this one that says love this, and I'm going to kind of put it right here maybe. There we go. And then on here, I have, this is priceless. And I'm going to put that across this star. This was, James took Ava and her boyfriend Jonathan to a concert at the Tabernacle, and I apologize, I can't tell you which bands. They're bands I never heard of. Ava likes a lot of the 90s, 80s, well, like 90s era, and some 80s, I guess, sort of alternative rock, punk bands, and she also likes some current ones, and I know the old ones, but I don't know the current ones. Okay, let's see what else we can do. I kind of like the little pink tab here. I think I'm going to scooch it down right there. Just kind of repeating that pink color. It's the pink leopard skin print. Well, that didn't go down particularly well. So I was going to see if I had anything I could add to it that might, let's see. Do I have a thing that says, yeah, here's a thing that says hello. And I can put it wonky so that it'll look like I intentionally put the other tab wonky. So, and I want to add more of that gray color. So I'm going to do a tab. I ought to cut it in two. This that I'm doing right now is just kind of adding just a little bit of jewelry to it, just something that reinforces colors and maybe adds a little bit more visual interest to the photo cluster. And I'm going to put this one kind of up here, and then I'll try to see if I can find something to go across there. The best, so much, love your smile. Oh, in the moment. She's definitely in the moment. This is, I clipped a still out of a video that James took of her rocking along to one of the songs. And so this is definitely in the moment. Okay. There was something on here that I really liked. It's just a phase. And I would do that if she had her hoodie up, but she actually had taken her hoodie down. The Too Legit to Quit is cute. The Out of This World. I'm going to save those for other pages, and I'll bring back the original. Mine's, a little bit different, but I think we're good. Right now, I'm going to see if I can find some flair. I did at one time have some musical flair, and it was in with my black and white, and I can't even tell you how much it hurts to reach down and try to pinch flair at this stage of my arthritis. I have discovered, I've made the unpleasant discovery that the gel that I apply to it, it's an anti-inflammatory gel, that it says very clearly on it, not for immediate relief. So you have to use it consistently and regularly and, according to directions to get any relief. I think what I'm going to do is use these two black and gray camouflage ones. And I'll use this one by this large star. that kind of gives it that sort of punk-ish look. And I have some squirrels. I'm going to look for a squirrel that would be appropriate to put right there. And I'm going to do this one. Maybe they are right here. Or I could do it here. Let's just do it right there. Okay, and let me go into my big box of crazy embellishments and pull out the squirrels. Let's see what we, ooh, there's a nice one right there. I wanted to use a bluish greenish one for down here in this area, and that one fits the bill perfectly. Let me see if I can get some foam to stick it on. And then I'll try to find something that's a little closer to that raspberry red for the upper one. And then Suzanne Madison, who die cut all these squirrels for me and mailed them to me all the way from Sweden, did several different poses of the squirrels. So this one is facing the wrong way to put right there, but it is cute, so I'll hold it back. This one is facing the right way, and it's a lighter color pink than I might want. So we're going to get to see them all spread out. Let's see what we have here. She die cut some of them out of mixed media. Look at that. That is absolutely perfect. And this is some of her mixed media. She just die cut out of the mixed media scraps. And when she asked me, she said, I'd like to die cut you some squirrels. What colors would you like? And I said, oh, just anything. Just cut it out of scraps that you already have. And I'll take any colors, any patterns. I'm sure I'll use them all. And boy, do I love using these on Ava pages. Look at that one. There's a little lime green, and there's also, or you can do the blue and green pattern on the back. So thank you, Suzanne. I definitely appreciate that. Okay, so I will add some journaling probably right in this area with the name of the band and the date of the concert, and I apologize, I can't tell you any of that at the moment. Maybe I'll do the research. I know it's somewhere in James's Instagram post, and I know many of you follow James just for his crazy, his form of scrapbooking is to post something about every single place he goes, every single thing he does, every single piece of music he listens to, and every meal he eats. So God bless him. Anyway, this is a great page, and thank you, Laura Alberts, for your inspiration. And I'm thinking of you, and don't hesitate to call. So thanks for watching. Bye.